Hola and welcome to Storytime with Yaz. I just wanted to share with you a pretty cool little revelation I had a little while ago now. And I kind of want to preface it with the first time I heard the Holy Spirit, which I've really briefly talked about, but I wanted to go a little bit more in depth with today. So the first time I actually felt like the presence of the Holy Spirit and the real weightiness of God was at a gig for the Fray, which was back in when I was 18, so about 10 years ago roughly. And at the gig, I really felt like I should walk right into the middle of the room. Early on in the gig, my friends had all gone for the support band, but I was literally there for the Fray, so I was just alright, you guys are all talking, I'm just gonna walk in the middle. And when I got there, Isaac, the main singer, walked over to the piano and he started playing this beautiful song called Be Still. If you haven't heard it, look it up, it's phenomenal. But as he was playing it, he had a spotlight on him, and I felt like the Holy Spirit literally spotlighted me. And I just felt this incredible weighty presence of God, I'd never felt it before, and I was so sure that it was God, nothing could shake me on it. And then, so from that, I actually did a lot of research into what kind of secular or mainstream bands were Christian, because I just felt it was really important for me to know, so that whenever I heard their songs, then I could prophesy it over. And I ended up actually doing a bit of writing on it in uni, which was really cool. But basically it got me into a lot of different artists, and one of them was Switchfoot, who I already kind of knew a little bit about before, but didn't realize how heavily involved in I guess the Christian walk they were. So it was really cool when I looked back and was able to pinpoint different things about their song lyrics in regards to Jesus. I was like, guys, look, we have a puppy. You are the cutest little dog. Anyways, so I wanted to talk to you about a really cool revelation that I had on the lyrics for Dare You to Move. It's pretty much, the entire song is about the birth, life, and then death of Jesus. So I'm just gonna read the lyrics to you, and I'll explain as I go kind of some of the things that the Holy Spirit was unlocking to me. I had this revelation on a train to one of their shows in San Diego a couple years ago, and ever since I haven't been able to listen to this song in the same way. So the first verse is, welcome to the planet, welcome to existence, everyone's here, everybody's watching you now, everybody waits for you now, what happens next? And to me, that's literally about the birth of Jesus. So when, and all the attacks that kind of came against people of his age, in his time specifically. So it was kind of daring him into the planet, because he was a promise, but also that was a bit heavy for his family as well. So there was a lot of stuff going on. But so the first I dare you to move is literally him taking his first breath. I dare you to lift yourself up off the floor. I dare you to move. Today never happened before. And the second verse is basically about his life and his ministry. It says, welcome to the fallout, welcome to resistance. The tension is here between who you are and who you could be, between how it is and how it should be. So basically he's seeing all of these wrongs, and he knows that it's his job to make them right. And just what the process of that looked like internally for him as God, fully expressed as man. So that's pretty cool. And so the second chorus, the Dare You to Move, is daring him into his ministry and his ministry life. And then the third verse is actually about, or the bridge is actually about his death. So it says, maybe redemption has stories to tell, maybe forgiveness is right where you fell, which is him literally dying on the cross. It says, where can you run to escape from yourself? Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? Because he literally couldn't move. And then it says, salvation is here. Because as he died for us, and then he like rose again for us. So that last chorus is literally like the world daring him to raise himself from the dead. And I had this incredible, a couple years ago, so like after that show, probably about a year and a half, 2 years later, had this beautiful vision of what it actually looks like to be revived. And I remembered in the moment when I was having this vision, that in that specific video clip for that song, there is 3 times where people are revived, which I thought was really profound and really beautiful. But as I was listening to this song, I was actually catching a bus along the Brisbane River, and God showed me in the spirit like all of these dead fish like rising to the surface, and I said to God, like, you know, like, what's that all about? Because I don't understand, like, why are they dead? And he just said to me that, yes, like, things need to be dead so that I can revive them. And it like sparked this memory to the film clip, and then it sparked this beautiful like link to the song, and I was just like, wow. Like, so that's a complete death to our old life and a complete resurrection in Jesus, which is so profound. But to be revived, to have revival living in our hearts, we have to completely be rid of like all of the junk that we went through before, and even as we are Christians, we need to completely be releasing our junk. So that's a little bit about like what I saw and what I felt. I actually have a real heart to do a cover for one of Switchfoot's songs, so comment down below and let me know which one you would like to hear. And yeah, I will talk to you guys all again soon. I've only got just over a week left before I move to LA, so I will do one more testimony Tuesday before I go, and then the rest will be while I'm there. So I will talk to you all soon, and have an incredible week leading up to Christmas. Bye for now.